In a small village, surrounded by dusty roads and endless fields, lived a boy named Arif. Arif's family was poor. His father worked long hours as a laborer, and his mother stitched clothes to make ends meet. Even then, there were days when they barely had enough to eat. While other children went to school with shiny bags and neat uniforms, Arif often went barefoot, carrying a second-hand notebook with only a few pages left. But inside his heart burned a dream. He wanted to study, to learn, and one day to change his family's life. Every morning, Arif would walk miles to the nearest school. Sometimes he couldn't afford lunch, but he never missed a class. He sat in the back of the classroom, quietly listening, borrowing old books from others, and writing on scraps of paper. Life, however, was not easy. One rainy season, Arif's only pair of shoes tore apart. He still kept walking to school, barefoot, through mud and puddles. His classmates laughed at him, but he didn't care. At night, while the village slept, Arif sat under the dim light of a kerosene lamp, studying. His house didn't have electricity, and many times the lamp ran out of oil. On those nights, he would sit under the moonlight, struggling to read. His parents often told him, "Arif, maybe you should stop. Education is expensive. You can work and help us instead." But Arif would simply smile and say, "One day, I'll make you proud. Just let me keep trying." Years went by. Arif's hard work slowly began to show. In his final year of school, he ranked among the top students in the district. A teacher, impressed by his determination, helped him apply for a scholarship. It wasn't easy. There were hundreds of other students competing, most from wealthy families with better resources. But Arif prepared day and night. He used old textbooks, asked endless questions, and revised tirelessly. Finally, the results came out. Arif had won the scholarship. For the first time in his life, he saw his parents' eyes filled with tears, not of worry, but of pride. That scholarship opened doors to a better school and eventually a university education. Step by step, Arif moved closer to his dream. Today, Arif is no longer the poor boy walking barefoot on muddy roads. He is a successful professional, helping his family and inspiring thousands of others from villages just like his. His journey teaches us something powerful. Success is not about what you have at the beginning, but about how much you are willing to endure. Obstacles are not signs to quit. They're tests to see how badly you want your dream. And above all, no matter how hard life gets, you must never give up. So the next time you feel like quitting, remember Arif, the boy who had nothing but a dream and the courage to keep going. Because sometimes the poorest hearts carry the richest determination.